Hi, I'm filming this crane fly which has landed on the garden wall here. It has been drinking up the droplets of rain that have been running down the wall, and it's now sitting down in the little channel at the bottom of the wall where water sometimes collects. I think its wings must have got wet in the rain shower, and it's been waiting very patiently for its wings to dry out before it takes off again. I'd imagine that a droplet of water on those very fine, delicate wings would be very heavy and would make flying quite difficult. It looks like the Daddy Longlegs has decided that it's not quite dry enough yet, so it's going to stay on the wall, possibly drinking a little bit more water for a little more time. I would like to encourage lots of flying insects into my garden, and a good way to encourage them in is to provide safe drinking places for them. This little tray filled with stones and water is a good drinking tray for flying insects because it provides those shallow places where it can perhaps get its feet a little bit wet, wing stays dry, but it can reach down into the water to get a drink. This tray is, as you can see, just a dish that would normally sit under a flower pot, but it could be a yogurt pot lid or anything that will hold water. It's got the stones added to it so that the flying insects have a place to rest while they're drinking without actually getting wet. If they were to get wet, then they would be easy prey for birds because they can't fly off and keep themselves safe. I've made this tray because I want to see flying insects in different parts of my garden. So I'm going to choose a spot in the shade and out of the wind, and hopefully I'll be able to use this tray as a place to study the insects a bit more closely. This all links in very nicely with your sciences work. It's all about creating a biodiverse, a very varied environment, and the more living things you have in a space and the more varied the living things, the more interesting it is for us and for the wild things we want to encourage.